Hello everybody, so let's look at this question from the SAT math section. We have that square P has a side length of x inches. Square Q has a perimeter that is 176 inches greater than the perimeter of square P. The function f gives the area of square Q in square inches. Which of the following defines f? So, first things first. We have that square P has side length x inches. Square Q has a perimeter which is 176 inches greater than the perimeter of square P. So side length of square P is x inches. Therefore, the perimeter of square P, let me write this down. Perimeter of square P is equal to x. Okay, inches obviously. Okay. Um, Excuse me, not the perimeter, the side length. A mistake here. Side length. Okay. So therefore, the perimeter of P is going to be 4x inches. Perimeter of P is equal to 4x inches. Okay. Now, we are given that perimeter of square Q is 176 inches, then 176 inches greater than the perimeter of square P. So therefore, let me write this over here. Perimeter of Q is going to be equal to 176 inches greater than the perimeter of square P, and that is going to be 4x plus 176 inches. Okay. Now we are told that function f is the area of square Q. Okay, and we are asked which of the following defines f, which is the area of square Q in square inches, obviously. So in order to find that out, we are going to have to figure out the side length of square Q. Okay, and after figuring out the side length of square Q, we are going to have to find the square of that side length, meaning we'll have to multiply that side length by itself. Okay, in order to find the area of square Q. So once again, we find the side length of square Q, and that is going to be equal to, let me write this, side length, of Q is going to be equal to 4x plus 176 divided by 4, and that is going to be equal to x plus 44. Okay, x plus 44 inches. Okay, yeah, x plus 44 inches. Let me write this in parentheses, and then we have to find which of these options is going to be the area of square Q. Now, in order to find the area of square Q, we are going to have to find the square of the side length of Q. Okay, and that is going to be this area of square Q is going to be side length multiplied by itself. Okay, x plus 44 times x plus 44. Okay, and that is going to be equal to x plus 44 squared. Okay, and we are told that function f gives the area of square Q, which is what we have right here. Which of the following defines f? Okay, and then before that, let me just highlight this right here. Okay, this particular equation is the area of square cube, x plus 44 whole squared. Okay, and then we are told that function f is the area of square cube. We are asked which of the following defines f. Okay, so now we look through all these options. We see that option A, okay, f of x equal to x plus 44 whole squared is the correct answer choice. Okay, so we select this option A. Okay, and that is going to be our final answer. Thanks to all of you for watching this video. I'd like to see all of you in the next one.